If you're looking to get a mortgage loan with Navy Federal and you're unsure on what the requirements are in order to receive one, then I got you. I'm just going to be going over some frequently common questions that a lot of people may have if you're in the market to obtain a mortgage loan with Navy Fed. So if that's you, you're probably going to want to watch this video all the way to the end so that way you don't skip out on any valuable information that can help you out. If you're already subscribed, then welcome back. But if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Ismael Sandiford and you are now watching Just Money, where we talk about financial related topics such as personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics. So if that's something you're into, then you're probably going to want to consider subscribing. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. Okay, so if you're a first time home buyer, like you've never bought a home before, then this video is especially for you. Okay, so usually when you buy a home, you're going to want to save up for something called a down payment, closing costs, and something called reserves. And if you don't know what any of those are, then let me break it down for you really quickly. Depending on what kind of mortgage loan you receive will determine your down payment amount. Navy Federal offers something called a VA mortgage loan, which allows you to put no money down, but this loan is only for people that are in the military. They also offer conventional loans to anyone out there to where you can put as little as 5% of the loan amount down for a home. And Navy Federal also offers another conventional loan to where you can put no money down when buying a home. Now there are plenty of different mortgage loan products out there in the world that always require a different amount down, but in this video specifically, I'm only going to be talking about Navy Federal. So depending on what kind of mortgage loan you get will determine what your down payment is. Now as far as what closing costs are fees that you pay to the lender when you close on your home, and it can be anywhere from 2% all the way up to 6%. It's almost always usually 3% of the purchase price though, typically. And as far as what reserves are, lenders want to see once you buy your home, do you have enough money to pay the mortgage back anywhere from 3 to 6 months from now. So whatever your mortgage is every month, you're going to need to have at least 3 times that in your bank account after closing. And lenders tend to do this to make sure that you are not a risky investment. But now that you know what a down payment, closing costs, and reserves are, let's talk about some requirements that are needed when obtaining a mortgage loan with Navy Federal. Now Navy Federal doesn't say it, but you should at least have a minimum credit FICO score of at least 660. So if you applied and got denied for a mortgage loan with Navy Federal other than the VA mortgage loan and your credit score was not at a 660, then that's probably the reason why you got denied. Now Navy Federal will say themselves that there is no minimum credit FICO score needed for a mortgage loan, but the truth is they do in fact look at your credit. They take a look at your credit score, but they also take into account other data like internal points and are you paying your bills on time. So if you're applying for a mortgage loan with Navy Federal, just make sure that your credit score is at least at a 660 minimum and make sure that you're not missing any of your payments. Like make sure you're paying your bills on time. And also keep note when doing the application for a mortgage loan with Navy Federal, they're going to do a soft pull on your credit. So that means they're only going to pull from one credit bureau. But if you decide to proceed with the application, then they're going to do a hard pull on your credit and that's going to pull all 3 credit bureaus. So just be prepared for that hard inquiry to show up on your credit report. But when they do pull your credit, they're going to take the middle score from your credit. So whatever your middle score is between all 3 of the credit bureaus, that's the number that they're going to go with. So again, just make sure to have a credit score of at least 660. And also quick bonus information, once you get your credit pulled for a mortgage, you have 45 days to keep shopping around for different mortgage loan products without it affecting your credit score again. So basically what I'm trying to say is you can keep getting your credit pulled as many times as you want as long as it's for a mortgage loan without it affecting your credit again. You have that 45-day window. And the reason for this being is the credit bureaus know that you're shopping around for a mortgage and that you're probably deciding which lender you should go with. They basically know that you're searching for the best rate and mortgage loan product available. So again, you can get your credit pulled for a mortgage as many times as you need to, just as long as it's in that 45-day window. And your credit being pulled is a requirement for the pre-approval process. So there's no running from it. So that way you're pre-approved now and see the loan amount that you qualify for, aka your purchase power. And it's important to get a pre-approval, guys, because typically real estate agents aren't going to show you homes if you're not pre-approved yet. Because if you haven't been pre-approved yet and you're trying to look at homes, then it's kind of like window shopping and now you're wasting you and the real estate agent's time. And also you want to be pre-approved just in case you find a home that you really want to make an offer on before somebody else does and then they end up taking your home. Okay, now let's talk about the documents that the lender is going to need from you. So if you're applying for a mortgage loan with Navy Federal, they're going to want information like your date of birth, loan amount sought, are you putting money down, are you not putting money down, and if you're receiving gift funds, all of that. They want all that information. They want a copy of your driver's license, social security card, last 2 years of your W-2s and 1099, your last 30-day pay stubs, and more than likely they're going to want the last 2 months of your bank statements. The good thing about Navy Federal mortgage loans though is that they have no PMI on any of their mortgage loan products. And what is PMI, you may ask? PMI stands for private mortgage insurance. Whenever you get a mortgage loan for more than 80%, you're going to have to pay private mortgage insurance. And what PMI does is it protects the lender just in case you default on the loan. The lender needs to feel secure when giving you a mortgage loan, so they make you pay private mortgage insurance, and this could be like a few $100 a month. But the good thing is once you reach 20% equity in your home, then you can now terminate PMI, private mortgage insurance. And once that is off, then you would save a few $100 on your mortgage every month. And to reach 20% equity in your home, you would either have to keep making your mortgage payments every month or just wait for the market to appreciate, or sometimes both. And also, if you guys are finding this information helpful, if you could do me a favor, hit the like button, I would truly appreciate that because it really helps me out a lot. Now, another thing I do want to touch on is, what if you owe the IRS? can you still receive a mortgage loan? And the answer to that is both yes and no. If you owe the IRS and you're trying to get a mortgage loan, then here are two things you can do. The IRS will not let you get a mortgage loan if you owe them money. However, if you get on a payment plan with the IRS and you show at least 3 consecutive payments, then now you're eligible to receive a mortgage loan. You can either do that or just pay the IRS fully off. So basically, hop on a payment plan or just pay them off. Pick your poison. If you do end up doing the 3 consecutive payments or you do end up paying the IRS though, you're gonna have to show proof to the lender. So you would just submit that in PDF form with your other documents like your social security and your last 2 years tax returns. And before I wrap up this video, if you're obtaining a mortgage loan with Navy Federal, just make sure you haven't missed any payments within the last 2 years. Otherwise, that can lead to your denial. And also make sure that you have no reporting negative collections and derogatory marks as well. And also make sure to have a debt to income ratio that's under 43%, because if it's not, then that can also lead to your denial because they take all that into account as well. But that's pretty much all you would need to get approved for a mortgage loan with Navy Federal, guys. If you guys are interested in the Homebuyer's Choice loan, a conventional loan that Navy Federal offers at 100% financing, then I made a video on that. This is pretty much a mortgage loan that you would have to put no money down with no private mortgage insurance. So if you guys want to check that out, feel free to browse my channel, or I'll also put it in the description below. It'll be the first link. I do like a really in-depth review on what this mortgage loan product is, so if you guys are interested, again, first link in the description below. But comment down below if you guys are trying to get a mortgage loan with Navy Federal, or if you think you're gonna get a different mortgage loan with a different lender. Let me know, I would like to know. But if you guys made it to the end of the video, then I truly do appreciate you guys. We're at 15,147 subscribers at the time of this recording, so I do appreciate all who watch. I do post weekly videos, and if you guys haven't already, don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't yet already, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you get notified every time I post a new video. And again, we talk about personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics. So if that's something you're into, then you're probably gonna want to consider subscribing. We talk about how to get high limits on your credit cards. We talk about how to boost your personal credit. We talk about how to obtain business credit. So again, if that's something you're into, I would definitely consider subscribing. And for those that don't know, I'm a licensed real estate agent here in Southern California, and I'm also a licensed mortgage loan originator as well. So if you have any questions in regards to real estate, like buying, selling, and you're here in Southern California, then I could definitely help you out. All my information is in the description below. But if you guys made it to the end of the video, I truly do appreciate you guys, and I will see you next video. Thanks for watching, guys.